Hey drummers, it's Rob Litton here from drumstheword.com. Welcome to this video song lesson. Today I'm going to show you how to play the classic song Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears, drummed by their original drummer Manny Elias, and not Phil Collins, as a lot of people tend to think, including myself. I was told many years ago, I forget from whom or where I read it, that it was Phil Collins drumming on this, but it's not. It's actually their original drummer, Manny Elias. And the tempo is 112 BPM, and we got this wonderful shuffle rhythm that's so what's the word? So addictive. It's very, very addictive. You want to be able to play along to it. As soon as you hear it, it's just such a great groove. It's a simple 12/8 shuffle, but there are different ways you can play it. Now, the first thing I want to point out is that on the recording, the drums were programmed and not recorded live in the studio. They were either programmed or they were sampled. That's not Manny playing that drum beat all the way through the song with those drum fills. There's a lot of overdubbing going on. There's a lot of sampling going on. So don't think that you have to be able to perform what you hear on the recording all the way through the song, because no drummer can. Well, there are some drummers out there that have practiced this many times. I've seen some great covers on YouTube of this, where drummers are trying to replicate exactly what you hear on the recording, and it is a nightmare to get through the whole song playing it that way. And you do hear even the great drummers that can do this, I've seen. There are occasional little sections where they slip up, the groove slips. It's very hard to create a very, very solid groove throughout the entire song when you're playing something so complicated. So what I've got for you today is the simplified version of what you hear on the recording, and indeed what some of the live drummers performed as well. Before we go into what I've got for you, we'll quickly talk about the other variations. What we're hearing on the recording is a really cool offbeat triplet kind of pattern on the hi-hat. We're playing triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplets, and the accent, the hi-hat accent you're hearing is being played every second triplet note, but starting just after beat 1 on the second triplet note. So we get 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. If we're playing all the triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, we're going to play every second note of that, but starting with the second triplet note. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. But you can also hear like this electronic shaker effect going on. So some drummers want to be able to play that as well. So you tend to get this pattern where you play all the triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, but you're accenting the seconds every second note starting on the second triplet. So you're getting this movement: 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Only really makes sense when you put it in time with the bass drum and snare drum. You can hear how that accent pattern moves across the bar. So to start off with, let's play a simple bass drum snare drum pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to try and play 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, and then accent like I just showed you: 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. But as you can see, your right hand is really having to groove the tempo of the song. It's not impossible, but it's just really, it's a real workout. And the groove can slip occasionally when you go into the drum fills. People are going to miss that hi-hat being played. The next thing you can try and do to make this even more complicated for yourself, but to make it sound exactly like the recording, is to add in that shuffle drum beat, bass drum pattern underneath. So this is like the next level up. We're going to be playing 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. We're playing the first and the third note of each triplet with the bass drum. So So we're playing the shuffle rhythm, which we usually play with the right hand, but with the bass drum. And then we got to add that over the top. So let's try and get this going. As you can hear, it's not impossible to be able to play it quite smoothly, but as soon as you come off to play some drum fills, you're probably going to, the groove is going to break slightly. So the next idea to make it perhaps take that down take that down a level with complexity, because what I've got for you this lesson is really an advanced song, but I've made it sort of intermediate level so that everybody can have a go at this eventually. It's not so up there difficult that you have to be really, really good to be able to play this song. You don't have to be. So instead of playing that crazy hi-hat pattern, you could just play what I've got for you on the chart, and you're just playing the accent notes of the hi-hat. Instead of all the notes, you're just playing the accent notes.